They call this place the heart of the world, the deep, dark forests of the Congo basin. Here, there are only two laws: the power of the coil and the might of the fist. This is the forgotten war of Ndoki, the god python of the water, and Kongo, the Silverback King of the mountain. For centuries, they held the balance. The python fed the river. The gorilla guarded the forest. The people prospered under their tense peace. But Kongo's first son, Kuma, was curious. He sought to prove the mountain's strength was greater than the river's patience. Kuma, seeking glory, led a raid, not on the python, but on the python's most sacred thing, the cradle stone, the relic that kept Ndoki's massive primal form dormant. He forgot the wisdom of the elders. A proud child does not listen to the wisdom of a termite, but it is the termite that brings the great tree to the ground. Kuma smashed the stone, a trophy of his arrogance. The silence that followed was terrifying. Then, the river god answered. The earth drank the river. The great Congo itself began to recede violently, exposing miles of mud and dead fish. Ndoki, fully awake and miles long, emerged. He was not looking for revenge on Kuma, but for the mountain's heart. The python god coiled around the foothills, squeezing the life out of the forest. Every creature fled. Every bird fell silent. The entire ecosystem was a captive of the coil's wrath. The people understood the universal truth. When the elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers the most. And now, the grass was suffering a death by dehydration and crushing weight. The Silverback King, Kongo, stood alone at the forest line, ready to atone for his son's pride. He knew his mighty fist was the last defense. The colossal python god, Ndoki, lunged. Kongo met the charge with a roaring strike, but the coils were too fast, too vast. They quickly wrapped around the Silverback King. Kongo struggled, his massive strength failing against the crushing ancient power. The life was being squeezed from the land and from its champion. As the coils tightened to the breaking point, Kongo's rage died. He did not fight, he did not rage. Instead, a profound clarity washed over him. He understood the python's demand was not death, but repentance. Humility was the only language the god of the river accepted. With a final, humbling breath, Kongo submitted. The crushing power ceased. Slowly, the python god receded into the ground as the river, instantly, began to rush back into the parched earth. The forest was saved, but the great king stood bowed, forever marked by the lesson. Pride breaks the pact, but sacrifice restores the balance. If this epic myth moved you, hit that like button and subscribe. What ancient lesson do you see in Kongo's final choice?